Ah, Divine Wars, okay. Granada. Ah, that's right. Last time I did that. This morning it crashed. It just fucking crashed. What's this game? Crashes here and there. Hey lol, wieder zum täglichen Hallo da. Ich bin immer gespannt. Also ich sehe immer nur ein Hallo von dir. Manchmal noch 2, 3 Sätze hinterher. Bin gespannt, ja. Ich bin immer verblüfft, dass du ja offensichtlich doch jeden Tag wiederkommst. Und es scheint ja, dass du dann auch hier zu bleiben scheinst. Nur nicht viel sagst. Ich hoffe, dass wir das Spiel jetzt hier mal heute langsam durchkriegen oder sowas, dass ich dann Shining the Holy Ark spielen kann, weil das Spiel ist echt das. Also es ist immer noch ein Spitzenspiel und alles, aber ganz viel Cutscenes und ganz doll lang. Ja, ist ja okay, ja. Man ist ja, bist ja nicht der Einzige, der sowas tut in der Spielegemeinschaft. Ist halt als Streamer, muss man sich dann immer überlegen. Also dadurch, dass ich mir ja auch nicht anzeigen lasse, wie viele Leute hier sind oder wer hier rein und rauskommt, sondern ich habe ja tatsächlich nur den Chat. Dadurch habe ich auch keine Ahnung, wer hier nochmal kurz rein und dann gleich wieder weg ist. Und wer tatsächlich gerne auch mal immer wieder da ist und bleibt. Ja. Oh, that's right. Ich sollte hier mal... Ach, dich, du dummes Biest. Hate them. Na! Die furchtbarsten aller furchtbarsten Monster. In diesem... Kann der sich jetzt mal heilen, bitte? Moment, muss ich mal sehen, für was wahrscheinlich so, für welches System. Und wann kam es vor allen Dingen chronologisch, weil interessanterweise hatte ich es überhaupt nicht in der Liste drin. War es vielleicht eines der späteren Shining-Spiele, die überhaupt nicht mehr von Camelot kamen? Ah, GBA, ja, dann war es keins mehr von der originalen Crew, deswegen habe ich es wahrscheinlich nicht drin gehabt. Ja, können wir gerne machen, dann nach Shining Force 3 oder so, weil Shining Force 3 ist offiziell ja das letzte von den offiziellen von Camelot Software. Und wenn es dir am Herzen liegt. Können wir das machen. Ich liebe ja jedes Spiel, bis auf, also Shining Wisdom war tatsächlich auch etwas unfertig, so wie man das gesehen hat. Aber grundsätzlich liebe ich ja sowieso jedes Spiel. Und Shining Soul war ja tatsächlich auch so, war das Zelda-esque? Ich glaube, es war auch so ein Zelda-eskes Rollenspiel, wenn ich das so in Erinnerung habe. So, GBA sind immer so meine grauen Erinnerungen, weil ich es als System hier nie hatte. Gibt aber echt viele gute GBA-Spiele tatsächlich, also ich würde GBA tatsächlich noch über Nintendo 3DS setzen in Sachen an, was da an kreativen Sachen rauskam oder Spielen, weil sie da noch sehr viele, wie beim 3DS, also gibt es natürlich auch viel Schönes, aber beim 3DS sind sie dann doch sehr viel ins experimentelle 3D gegangen, ohne zu wissen, wie 3D auf einem Handheld nur funktionieren muss. Und das merkt man teilweise auch ziemlich. Es ist ja sehr spät dann dazu gekommen, dass Nintendo 3DS-Spiele nie scheiße sind. GBA noch die ziemlich, da war ja noch alles klassisch, nur höhere Auflösung.
Splattered with blood for a few feet around. A lot of it.
I don't care shit. Ah.
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards. What have we got here? Interesting. Chance this letter wound up here by accident. Some third parties causing problems at the vineyards. Need to find the spot the letter mentions. And I'll find something mighty interesting behind whatever door this key opens.
Kurs down here. Could cry. Really, could cry.
Bad idea.
Die the fuck. Good luck. Oh, they're really... Yeah, Gibt es eigentlich... Ah, das rede ich schon Deutsch. Auf der anderen Seite, wen interessiert's? Solange jetzt hier nicht gerade Revok drin ist. Oder ein anderer weg. Ist es eigentlich völlig wurscht, was ich so vor mich hin babbel. Mal schön hinsetzen und beten.
What do you get for all that work? A cook in your back, but so deadly thirsty. The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
Wollen wir es vielleicht einfach umbringen?
Stinks of carrion. Necrophages.
How you like that sauce?
Fucking Alkohol. Hate Alkohols. Ja, wir sind ja im letzten Expansion Pack und eigentlich geht es ja nur noch darum, die sekundären Quests hier abzuarbeiten, weil Completionism, nur die hier Levels enthalten, also ich mache keine Races oder sowas oder Gwent-Spiele, weil mich das nicht interessiert. Und das ist halt die Main Quest hier. Und die sekundären Quests mache ich halt, damit ich hier Levels kriege und sowas und vielleicht noch was von der Story kriege. Also ja, ich mache mir keine Hoffnung, dass es jetzt gleich in den nächsten 2 Stunden endet, aber wenn ich gut dabei bin, werde ich es heute hoffentlich zu Ende kriegen. Dafür muss ich halt tatsächlich aber ordentlich dabei sein. Mich ein bisschen ranhalten und ja, hoffentlich sind die Cutscenes nicht so lang. Spielerisch soll das möglich sein. Und dann habe ich wohl das, meinem Verständnis nach zweitlängste Spiel auf Erden durchgespielt.
Leviosa wet. It's positively reached. I'm going to save my hands. Watch your stones.
Nö, Assassin's Creed Origin würde ich sogar als... Also würde ich... Ich habe Assassin's Creed Origins nicht gespielt bis jetzt. Aber wenn ich die ganzen anderen Assassin's Creed damit vergleiche, dadurch, dass die Sidequests da alle sehr generisch sind, also hier sind zwar einige Quests auch generisch, aber in Assassin's Creed sind ja die Quests extrem generisch und langweilig. Dadurch lässt sich Assassin's Creed normalerweise, ich sag mal, reden wir mal, selbst wenn wir Completionistic rangehen, was ist zwar kein Wort, aber wurscht, reden wir da über vielleicht 30 bis 40 Spielstunden. Und hier bin ich ja jetzt schon längst über 100. Das längste ist tatsächlich alles, was irgendwie Xenoblades betrifft. Bei Xenoblades, da reden wir über im Schnitt 150 Stunden, aber es gibt auch nicht wenige, die das sich richtig reinlegen, die da 400 bis 500 Spielstunden auf der Glocke haben, und das ist auf der Glocke, das ist so schlecht, das eingeenglischt. Also Xenoblades ist auch ein wahnsinnig gutes Spiel, aber durch die schiere Spiellänge und Contentlänge, die ist da drin mit den ganzen, kann es auch sehr anstrengend sein. Also merkt man ja auch, das ist ein fantastisches Spiel, aber die schiere Spiellänge, boah. Ja, Xenoblades, dadurch, dass ich keine Switch besitze, habe ich zurzeit nur Xenoblade Chronicles X auf der Wii U. Wobei ich bestimmt auch, also sag mal, das Spiel Xenoblades 2 ist das jetzt, glaube ich. Das befindet sich im Zugriff. Ich habe nur keine Switch hier. Und mein Channel ist noch nicht groß genug, als dass ich mir eine Switch durch Spenden leisten kann. Ne? Zurzeit bin ich froh, wenn ich mir alle eine Woche einen Döner leisten kann. Also ein paar von den alten könnte ich tatsächlich spielen. Ja, das stimmt, wir haben noch Kirby vor uns. Und danach Castlevania. Und wer weiß, wie oft der Vox noch schafft, sich ein Spieleticket zu leisten, wo dann irgendwelche anderen SNES-Spiele vor uns stehen oder sowas. Ich dachte, ich hätte das Spieleticket teuer genug gemacht, aber Evox spielt halt oft genug, ja. Chat-RPG. Aber ne, hab ich auch gesagt, wenn du tatsächlich mal wieder Gothic hier sehen möchtest, musst du nur 80.000 Gold zusammenkratzen oder sowas. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie teuer das Spieleticket gerade ist, aber... Ich weiß nicht, du wolltest, glaube ich, dass ich mal irgendwann wieder Gothic spiele oder so. Ja, ich glaube ja. War auf jeden Fall irgendein Deutscher. Und so viele Deutsche kommen hier nicht regelmäßig. Wow. Aufhick dich, dumme Hure.
centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it.
Kaputt machen. Futtert den Hühnchen halt echt wie ein Apfel.
Deliver us from here, Phil.
Aber ja, zurück zu Assassin's Creed. Dadurch, dass die Quests dort so generisch sind halt 30 bis 40 Spielstunden auch mehr als genug. Tatsächlich habe ich da noch meistens überhaupt keine Lust mehr, noch irgendein Assassin's Creed zu sehen. Jedes Mal, wenn ich durch eins durch bin. Und genau denselben Effekt hast du jetzt hier halt langsam nach. Ich glaube, ich bin jetzt bei 110 Stunden oder sowas, was ja auch schon Vorsprung ist. Und ja, da kann das Spiel so gut sein, wie es möchte, wenn es nicht eine fantastische Inszenierung hat und Story und sag mal, der Tiefgang hier in den ist schon ziemlich belanglos, was er hier manchmal als Story darbieten in den sekundären Quests vor allen Dingen. Aber naja, wie wollen sie es auch machen, ne? Mein magisch Content generieren können sie nicht. Merkt man halt, sind es doch nur Menschen.
Letter proves Count Crespi's behind the sabotage at both vineyards. Gotta tell Matilda and Liam. Arcaspore saplings? Takes a degenerate to cultivate something like this. Need to incinerate them before they spew spores and spread. Arcaspore saplings? Takes a degenerate to cultivate something like this. Need to incinerate them before they spew spores and spread.
Oh, 2000 wieder. Könnt ihr verschissenen Typen mir mal hier einen Schnellreisepunkt die Gegend setzen. Spiel ist ein Marathon im wahrsten Sinne, auch wenn es nur ein Spiel ist. Boah, ein Witcher-Marathon, das wäre furchtbar. Aber bei die ersten beiden Spiele sind ja zum Glück aha. Ich empfehle mich. Oder sterbe. Könnte auch mal direkt sterben. Oh, fickt euch, ihr fucking Entwickler. Wie wär's denn mal mit Autosave nach verfickten, erledigten Quests? Wie dumm muss man denn sein, um sowas nicht in das Spiel zu machen? Könnte ich ausrasten bei sowas, könnte ich wirklich ausrasten. Das ist doch anormal. Kann doch mal... Wenn man so ein Spiel macht, kann man doch mal eine Runde nachdenken, mal über die...
Damn, you're ugly.
Ist ja noch nicht mal so, als ob man da lange nachdenken müsste, um darauf zu kommen, dass vielleicht, wenn man ein Autosave hat, maybe, dass man das auch mal ordentlich einsetzen sollte. Fucking Panther. Oh, ich bin halt so gut gelaunt. Schon viel zu viel Witcher gesehen. Vielleicht sollte ich mir erstmal einen Kaffee holen. So. Das ist, glaube ich, eine gute Idee. Kaffee. Auch wenn wir erst bei einer halben Stunde sind. Kaffee. Okay. now I'm calm and relaxed with my coffee
Italy.
and
My Camilec eggs something
Super
fierce.
name.
really I can't grasp how you can make a game this playable in every aspect and then forget something like a good autosave point system, something which really saves when it's appropriate. I mean, this game saves every 10 minutes automatically. Why not after every quest? Every solved quest or point or whatever. Every finished task. What the fuck? Makes absolutely no sense. It makes dying in this game so annoying. Sure. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Can you please now die? Next. Really, how can you not save after I've done this here? What assholes.
Crespi's behind the sabotage of siblings. Gotta tell my generally to cultivate something like this. Need to incinerate them before they spew spores and spread.
So now, because I don't like to do it again and again. Oh, I didn't even do that. Ah, whatever. Let's go here. There has to be a fucking marker there.
Something wicked here. It's in the air. I can smell it. Come on.
Oh, fick dich, dumme Hure. Diesmal ist es sogar eine Hure. Ja, stop screaming. So. No. Aha, yeah. Marker. Exactly what I wanted to do, and maybe some mutagens. Nice. 80 points. Why didn't I equip that? I have bought it the last time I was in town. Same as this. There must be a... I mean, this one I don't need to, but not necessarily. I love Burning Chance. Burning Chance is so good. Fast travel points. How about fast travel points? Okay. I'm bound to find something here and there. Seems Revok has a lot to do today again. Oh, you see? No one cares. Auch schön zu sehen, dass du hier auch mal reinschaust. Also auch mal mit laut. Oh. Ah, Coffee Break. Oh, verfickte Scheiße.
They've such beauty!
Where is he? Damn it. Oh.
Blimey! Wood sniffer's fast!
I think you don't grasp the reality. I think Death more or less has skipped me that day.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still.
Why? Why do I care?
Scale. Colors unusual. Silver? Never seen one like this.
No, silver is unusual.
Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Blood. Of the fresh variety. Monster attack was recent.
So...
Says Great White Terror on the contract. Could be the same damn beast as in the notice, though.
Can we get on with our quest now? Because... I mean, I can do that later. It's... Of course, I don't care. Not now. Damsel in distress.
Help, sir! Save me! Sir! Save me! Thank you, noble knight. I'd ventured north in search of herbs for a new flavored wine. When suddenly,
Calm down. It's over.
the Bang Diddlers kidnapped me. In hopes of collecting a ransom, I'm sure. But with Master Liam's troubles, he never could have paid them.
Who are you?
But I'm free and safe, thanks to you. Should you need any herbs, I've a hearty stock at the Coronata. Will you?
Oh, fuck you. Okay. Natürlich.
Lead the way. Right behind you.
Jetzt muss ich mit denen auch noch spazieren gehen. Oder skippen die bis dahin. Das wäre sehr nett. Ach, Dankeschön.
Here we are, once again. I thank you for the rescue. Wish to look over my stock?
What enough? Or...
Master Liam doesn't seem a diligent proprietor.
He tries as best he can. It's not his fault our vineyard suffered plague upon plague.
Plagues? What kind?
Well, the enormous yellow man-eating sun juice, for instance. You cannot set foot into the brush for fear of coming out ahead shorter.
Show me your wares.
Show me what you got.
She doesn't have any gold. Ooh.
Thanks. See you later.
Don't smile like this. Do we get a fast travel? Yeah. Okay, I mean... Okay... This one would be a bit faster though. And since we don't have loading times like Final Fantasy, it's more like this. Actually, if we don't change worlds, we don't have loading times at all, I think. The devs of Final Fantasy 15 should take a look at how open world is done. Without being annoying. Because honestly, maybe without the hour-long loading breaks, maybe that game would even be playable. Would still not be the best game in the world, but I mean, there were some pretty epic scenes in it, and yeah, graphic was amazing too. What? Neben Matilda, okay. Oh. Okay, there's no way to have it sure. Horse.
Faster. Go, go.
Can you please? Shit.
Oh! Master Witcher, have you any news?
One and the same man caused Coronata's and Vermentino's problems. Got proof. A certain Count Crespi. He's at the root of it all.
What, Crespi? Belgaard's erstwhile owner? Why, that's impossible.
Got it all here, in writing.
He did indeed have motive. He knew well his own vineyard could not survive if Vermentino and Coronata were to join forces.
Probably why he incited the feud. Pulled it off, too, mostly. Just failed to bring his plan to completion when the beast got him.
Incredible. You mean to say it wasn't Liam?
And I was certain my troubles were Matilda's doing.
In
No,
light
marry
of
each other.
events, the most just resolution would be for both injured parties to share oversight of Belgaard.
Wait just a minute. Do you mean to suggest we're to cooperate?
It's the optimal solution, yes. In terms of the health of the enterprise as well.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I do believe he's right. Perhaps it is time to bury the hatchet.
3 vineyards are more than one. There's much to be gained. So be it.
That's not all. The troubles at your vineyards? Solved them. You can go back to operating normally now.
Splendid news. I'm relieved to see you hired a professional, especially one whose aid might still prove invaluable. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Follow me. It's high time you saw Belgaard.
Witcher, come with us, please. Something
Oh,
tells me
please,
we'll
more
have tasks to
tasks.
do.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Think it's.
My desire for Belgaard to pass into capable hands is no idle whim, for the vineyard's fallen upon hard times since its previous owner's demise. I've been told of workers dying on their rounds, monsters prowling about. Before anyone can call this home, they will have to deal with these, inconveniences. That is the minister's wish.
More work for me, I guess.
If you're willing, we'll gladly accept your help.
More or less already agreed, I guess.
That's a weight off my chest, I must say. Your reward shall be fair, I
Don't
promise.
want a fair
Get to
reward.
work.
I want an awesome reward. Same shit again. Hopefully not as widespread.
You've the look of a knight. Over there, monsters have come.
That's why we're here after all. Hello? Can we? Is it possible? Hello? How about not dying out of poison?
Help us. Look, monsters
Fuck
all
you.
around.
Come on, let's do it.
You've the look of a knight. Over there, monsters have come.
Oh, this is so amazing, this bullshit. Fucking bullshit monsters. How about you fucking heal yourself over time here and there? Oh wait, I have adrenaline, so should work out after all.
Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endrigas.
Could use something to repair my weapons. Fuck you. Not interested. hate that shit when they... Can you fucking... Such a bullshit monster.
You'll not find wood here. Not things scraping around here. At least the weather's pleasant.
Really, some of these quests. Please run, cover the whole map. Currently, yeah, but the quests Haderwalk were not that great either. For instance, there are monsters here the whole time which you can't hit because they tend to just disappear as soon as you're in range. Someone seems to think that's immensely fun. Oh fuck you, how about not having a range of unlimited? Hopefully he still has enough for the next quest. Enough ingredients, of course. Oh, a red is good. But we will get through. We will get through today, I heard. I told it to myself. We will get through this game. Yes, you're boring, dude. More red. But obviously not enough, but red. But am I interested in your love letters? Sarawak. Seems like a lot to do today again. A lot to finish up. Hopefully big job means big money. Or huge fun. Or at least summoning a demon. Obviously there's no just to make sure. Oh, I forgot, if I have a keyboard I can do quick save. What the fuck? We have to talk about this. I mean, I thought there's a lot of work to do there. In your profession. You know, think of Donald Trump, The Art of the Deal. I haven't read that book, by the way, so I don't know what I'm talking about. And actually, when I think about it, I would be interested in reading it, but on the other hand, not so much as to invest time in it now. La la la. You have The Art of the Deal, and how great of a book is it? And chasing money means, if you're a millionaire, not necessarily getting a billionaire, but still not having to worry is something, you know, of course, with more savings, more time.
What now?
No dependency on the next day, on your fortune. Honestly, if it would do that, I guess it would sell well. Points of interest get more and more dull, yeah. And I haven't even thought that being possible. Is there... Ah. Hunting cottage, good. I just want that. Die fast travel sign.
That stench.
Fuck you. Boom, dead. Good idea. Where are we? When did he last save? Obviously, here. Yeah. Cause saving is not one of the things this game does. That's really a huge disaster with this game. The not having implemented a proper checkpoint system. Autosave, whatever you wanna call it.
Come on, Roach.
Never forgives, Grey Tufts! Save me! Sir! Help!
Prepare your soul!
Lost your nerve?
Life is beautiful, death even more so! Save me! Sir! Help! I
thank you, sir. Were it not for you, well, those bandits were not pulling pranks. I could pound some new steel for you in gratitude, but I must first return to my workshop in Belgard.
Let's go. No time to lose.
I thank you again for your aid. Care to glance at my wares?
Can you craft me something?
All of these no money bitches. Oh. Make this go away. Oh, show me.
Show me what you have.
Maybe you have some nice. Whoa, what? Okay. 250 armor piercing. I'm interested. I mean, 3-8. Wow. If I buy that now, then 2% to chat. I mean, oh, but my critical hit chance, no. No, it's not quite. With some better attributes, I would immediately buy it, but like this.
See ya.
My brother gave me a sword. I named it.
That's totally interesting. How you name your sword.
Tended to Belgard's
I'm
problems.
astounded.
Vineyard should be in as good a shape as ever.
Splendid. And thus, officially by the power vested in me, I grant you title to the Belgard Vineyard, and trust that you shall make good use of its grounds and resources.
Excellent. I can already smell the grapes ripening into sun.
We shan't forget what you did for us. Here, your pay.
But that's not all. You must come back and see us shortly. We've a surprise in store for you.
I'll do that.
I do that farewell. It's exactly what I would say. Wait 3 days, you know. Of course I wait 3 days. Do we have the week over now? I think not. No Gwent. Absolutely no Gwent.
What's going on there?
I've lots to do before it gets dark.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
The Butcher of Bluffigan, called to be the savior of Tucson. Interesting.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll find for you whatever you fancy.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged the king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Tiensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely followers,
5.
each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and
Manticore.
which should I start with?
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Atom. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Tucson from Castel Gropia. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. he had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True. This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century passed, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the Ducal Guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy Prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
What do you have on offer?
First of all, you have shitload of money. So, are we done now here with
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
telling me about random witchers which died at random locations, which I don't care about.
Fair Town is hereby required to aid the witcher in any way he requests. Ladies, gentlemen,
love,
du
and
all manner of good
Not to be missed. Buy your tickets now. Available.
Nice tune.
All right.
Fast travel point.
I'm going to save my hands. What's your stones?
He shall long bear the sky.
Oh, and just because I really don't want to listen to all of that shit again. Just because. Ah! Ooh, like this. Great, so it's underneath the mountain or what? I would be really interested whether this question mark is there. Okay. Can we please get indication where this is?
Damn, water's hot. Get burned if I don't watch it. Could use some protection. Maybe Quen will work.
Oh, a place of power. Exactly what I wanted. I thought this map didn't have any by now. the other hand, it really wouldn't make too much sense. Oh my shit. Fuck. Of course, oh, this fucking quick save system. I mean, save, you don't even feel saving here as something. Can't they save more often? Every time I pass a certain spot or something like that. Would really be enough. I mean, this is really so annoying.
That stench.
Yeah. Especially if I have to defeat monsters again. I mean, place of power, I definitely need the place of power. There's just no...
Water's hot. Get burned if I don't watch it. Could use some protection. Maybe Quen will work.
Or can he please not have advantages every time he attacks? It's really...
Damn, water's hot. Get burned if I don't watch it. Could use some protection. Maybe Quen will work.
It's like you being hurt here every time you attack them, or there's something like that. I mean, can I please dodge this shit, or is this impossible? That Ah. And I kind of think that they even got the idea that they improved the game by these game elements.
Damn, water's hot. Get burned if I don't watch it. Could use some protection.
I don't think they did. Draw your fucking sword, Witcher. Can you please show me these little bastards here and there? Because they are really what it's all about. Stop fucking jumping at me. And if you do, please make it that dodge works, because that's what this fucking skill is all about. I have a skill which is called dodge with 100% damage reduction. It just doesn't work.
Damn, water's hot. Get burned.
You know, it's the second most annoying thing in games, having to do things over and over again because game devs in expansions destroyed their own game. Because somehow they overpowered the Witcher in the main game and somehow had to create stuff to fight that, which means they create overpowered monsters. For instance, make them fast like fuck, make them disappear all of the time so that you can't hit them, and make the Witcher slow as fuck, or not let him make him faster than he well is. Or make the magic oh, did I? Oh yeah, okay. The skill went in to help us. Good.
Magic. A place of power.
Really, game devs should really think about not randomly extending games. I mean, it's not the worst job they did here, but they should at least provide the same quality level as in the main game. Which means testing your abilities, testing your monsters, and not just... yeah. What they did here clearly doesn't work out too much with some of the monsters. especially since The Witcher has a rather slow approach to fighting.
Wonder if I'll find anything Merton left behind here.
Wasn't this where the vampire was? Yeah, it was. Which I already defeated once, but then after that died, and obviously good old no autosave. Oh yeah, teleporting enemies, by the way, exactly the same thing. Just random bullshit. Ja. Or what am I to search here, by the way? Okay.
Notes in the journal suggest that straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Lebioda was supposed to have hunkered down there once. That's my next destination.
Really? Is it? Surely don't think I will hunt over the whole map now again, just to get certain pieces of boring. That's why I don't do it now. Let's go after the main quest, and should the game randomly be over before I do the secondary quest, then it's like it. I mean, it's really... I really don't feel like spending hours after hours grinding random shit which no one cares about. What's this? And shining is calling. I think 110, 120 hours of which is enough.
You scared me half to death, Drifter. What do they call you?
Drifter.
What's your crest? Speak.
Name's Geralt. No crest, no motto, no plumed helmet even. I'm a witcher. Mind telling me why you're here?
For the head of Grottori, the monster from yon cave. I swore on my honor I would bring it to my betrothed, mounted on a pike.
Mm-hmm. Made any progress?
I've been gathering my strength. I shall attack soon. I gave my word, and my word is my honor.
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side, then. For honor.
Fuck honor. If he dies, he dies. Hopefully he dies. Can you please walk straight?
But I should be the one to lop off its head.
We gotta kill it first. Strange. No sign of Grottori.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a look around. Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden. Barrel filled with children's shoes. Had I ever seen a collection this grotesque? Bones. Small skull. Fontanelle's not completely closed. An infant. About a year, maybe. Various summaries. Clear as day now. Grottori must have taken them from its victims. Seems to be off somewhere, probably feeding. Need to lure it.
Raid the best. Don't even know where to look for Grotors.
To work then. Gods, thy will be done. By my troth, the damned brute was sturdy. I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly. Please, you must accept this trifle as a token of my gratitude.
High time you returned to Beauclair, brave knight.
Nay, nay. The head of this beast is a trifle, wholly inadequate to express the love I harbor for my betrothed. The world awaits. To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible beast.
Take my advice. Grab the damned head and cut the shit.
I beg your pardon. That I wish to make my beloved's name known the world over to bring her glory?
Shut up and listen. Crests, scrap metal armor, swooning damsels. All that's nothing to do with hunting monsters. Witches' work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work that you're just not cut out for. Find some other way to prove your valor. Only thing you've proven so far is that you're a fool.
You do not mince words, Master. In Tucson, one might demand satisfaction upon trampled ground, for a lesser slight. Yet, there is truth in what you say, I cannot deny. I survived with my life by a hair. It is time I returned home.
And he needed me to somehow, or a relic, sword. Yeah. No treasure, no nothing. At level 45 als what is sword in the Well, I found the sword and maybe wearing in a few levels. Oh, the fuck Witcher physics shit again. Like every mountain, every slope is made out of highly slippery ice. There's no way the Witcher could just stand there. damn it, no. Not going to work like this, but... Here. Still need some red. Some red.
Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
How about this cave?
What now, you piece of filth?
Oh, them again. Damn it. Hit these shit monsters which just ignore your hits and start fucking you.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants.
Dettlaff.
If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, the closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say. but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a Witcher?
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a Witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a Witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment. Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in... spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the wight to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? I thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Okay. New Capravoc. I congratulate you. And I go to Serestrum. Even though it might say coffee. But since I get another coffee too, I mean, that's even true. Yeah. Oh, you want to sell a Nake egg? Good old Nake egg. Not only one. I don't know, I think there was a recipe for Nake eggs. Ah, okay. I think you could brew some potions. Spotted whites. Oh, Opie, hey! In the middle of the night. We're trying to get through this game now so that we can end this shit, so that we can play another game. Because this game is awfully long and has awfully long cutscenes and yeah, Shining. And I mean, I think that's what I do now. The secondary quests here are really not as interesting in the main game. I have to say. Of course, they are rather generic. I mean, the main plot seems to contain something. This expansion, the second one, is really large, but the quests are not as cool as the main game. In the main game, some of the secondary quests had really interesting subplots and whatnot, and here, no. And extremely long cutscenes, which really contain just... And gameplay-wise even, I think it's a bit... I mean, yeah, I tell it again and again, I played at the hardest difficulty setting, so maybe this is good that it is a bit unfair, but some of the monsters really would have needed some more game design, some more... You like these boars, you know, the Witcher is moving like a ballerina over the field and dancing and whatnot, rather slow, and the boar is running randomly at huge speeds. And I mean, they are... As enemies are kind of okay, there are some enemies which teleport around so that you can never hit them right and kill you in 2 hits or something like that. It's just shit. I died. Oh yeah, Spider-Quest first season when there was still the other guy. And then, at some point, it just turned on to fucking random people and, yeah, killing. I mean, I'd say too, the first season was probably the most interesting in Spartacus. Yeah, it's kind of sad, because I mean, I liked him, he really was some... like you want an actor. But the cancer.
Wisdom and goodness to the vile, scene 5.
Interestingly enough, with this game I'm now at a state which I get with Assassin's Creed after a few hours, like 8 or 10 or something like that. Where I'm really like, again the same quest, generic, and I don't want to see this shit anymore. And this game, I mean, up until the expansion it really held through. What, you need a break from CS? Damn. Should include a shooter in the next, I don't know, next somethings. I mean, now we have a racing game as a game ticket. A kind of racing game. Only thing missing now is a shooter. Like, I still be interested in playing Rise of the Triads again. I mean, the old one, of course. Yeah, we have it, but no one voted for it. No one, you know. However, if we both vote for Rod, then it will be played after Shining, because I mean we both have kind of the most weight in the poll since we are both considered a subscriber. As long as it isn't started, nothing is really final in the voting process. How about I eat something here? Everyone can change his vote every time. You voted for it? That can't be. Because I will. I can tell you what you voted for. No, you voted for Castlevania. But maybe I voted for Kirby or so, I mean. Let's make it more. But if I vote for something else now, then I think Castlevania is the next. Let's see, I mean, we can pull in the poll here. I just don't have it displayed for some reason. I mean, I just vote for Rod now. And you see what will happen. I mean, Rod is a single game, you know. I mean, we can always pull in Rod. Yeah, Strive is the Doom engine, and Rise of the Triads actually was developed as kind of Wolfenstein 2. So it uses the Wolfenstein engine, just extremely improved. I mean, you won't recognize Wolfenstein there. And it is one of the, back then it's one of the most gory and bloody. I mean, this game has basically 3 weapon types: guns, machine guns, and rocket launchers. Which means you have like one gun or dual gun, then a machine gun, And then like 20 rocket launchers. Yeah, you had monks in there, that's right. Just to know whether you mean this one, because there were several shooters which had monks in there. But yeah, there were monks in there too. What is with the poles? Something? Do you know what the current vote result is? I guess not, but... sadly, this thing doesn't display here. Without space. See, maybe it's possible that you fucking show this now. Somehow most of the it's not even the notifications which work here. I guess wait a sec, I'm right back with the stream because my overlay isn't working. Just a sec.